trying to get a hold of William Byron and get his win here in Daytona as Harvick caught the wall in turn 22.
Byron.
Backstretch action.
Another rookie one.
The Joyce 32 went around, headed down into turn 3 in the final lap. Ty Dillon took a hard hit into the outside fence as well. Eric Almirola involved here in the final circuit, but then it was on to the checkered flag. And it was Byron in the 24 who's able to come out on top. And the celebration is on here in Daytona.
Oh, wow.
Don't wait for tomorrow. Make the days count.
Oh, you need to finish that.
Gatorade has carbs to
Pretty. Oh,
fuel
look at
and
that.
electrolytes to help replenish. So you can count on improving formula. Nothing beats Gatorade.
Race fans, just another reminder at the conclusion of our fireworks show today, please follow and remain in your seats until instructed to exit. To promote social distancing, we will be releasing sections to exit in sequential manner. Please follow the instructions of our guest services team in the grandstands. Certainly, we thank you for your cooperation. We look forward to seeing you again back here in Daytona. We'll be hearing from some of the other top finishers and some of the storylines of tonight's Coke Zero Sugar 400 in just a moment as William Byron completes his radio interview with the Motor Racing Network. He'll be rolling that car down into Gatorade Victory Lane for the official trophy presentation and celebration for William Byron. Cars paused on pit lane, not many without a scratch out of here tonight when they came across the final line as Byron put on a very talented show of donuts here on the front straightaway. Nothing better than victory in the Cup Series. Nothing better than victory in Daytona. William Byron now a Daytona champion. Gatorade Victory Lane. He has won a dual race. One here in the other national series of NASCAR, but this one here the first in the NASCAR Cup Series of Byron. Going to salute you one more time, race fans, when he comes back here on the trial. Let him hear you. The Vane 24.
Look at that.
Hasn't been in a points-paying victory lane since Jeff Gordon won in Martinsville.
Oh my goodness.
Several years ago, at the end of his career, William Byron able to get his car.
Oh, you better video them all the way. And now they finish. Look at this.
A special moment for Byron. A kid who grew up playing video games and just started racing full-size stock cars a handful of years ago. Translated that into quick success at the top level of NASCAR. The feeling like no other, he'll make his way down the Gatorade Victory Lane. Again, race fans, at the conclusion of our fireworks show tonight, please remain in your seats until instructed to exit to promote social distancing. We will be releasing sections of the grandstand in a sequential manner. Please follow the instructions of our guest services team as you exit here tonight. Remember, we are back here in Daytona for Speed Weeks 2021 in the 63rd running of the Great American Race on Sunday, February 14th. Perfect day for a date here at the races. Go to Daytona500.com now and order your tickets for more action like we saw here tonight in the Coke Zero Sugar 400. As William Byron brings his car to Gatorade Victory Lane, that's one side of the story. But the other side of the playoff story was that of the 7-time NASCAR champion Jimmy Johnson. Here's his thoughts after the race.
Well, it didn't happen for Jimmy Johnson here at Daytona, a track where he's had so much success. But it is super speedway racing, Jimmy. How do you evaluate the day?
First and foremost, congratulations to my teammate for his first Cup win like that, and this kind of this setting from the drama involved. That's a big win for Chad Knaus. I'm really happy for those guys. I really felt like we had a way to transfer to win or point our way in the way it went in the first two stages, and things just got ugly now in turn one. So. Unfortunate, but I mean, that's play racing.
You seemed like you had the speed today, Jimmy. The 48 car looked like it was a potential race winner, at least top 5 car.
Yeah, we had a really good car, and in the last couple months, we've been really getting our act together and running well, and definitely disappointed to not be in the playoffs. That was the number one goal to start the year. But when I look back at disqualification in Charlotte and then missing the Brickyard 400 due to my COVID-19 positive test, and only missed it by 6 points. God. There's a lot of, anyway, I'm not going to dwell on it. We did all that we could this year. I'm so thankful for Hendrick Motorsports and the career that I've had there, the relationship with Ally and their continued support with this race team. Cliff Daniels and these guys on my team that pour their guts out for me. So there's 10 races left, 10 trophies to go chase, and we'll have to focus our efforts there.
You mentioned Cliff. I know he said that this making it or not making it would not define your season, would certainly not define your career. Pretty accurate?
Yeah, that's not fair to put on it. The last 3 years have been tough. We all know that. I think we've shown some bright spots, and Cliff has done a really good job of leading this team and taking this team in the right direction. And I think that we can show that and close out the year.
A couple of days, do you make the corner and say, I've got 10 more chances to win?
Oh, I'm there. I'm not going to dwell on this too much. I mean, I don't know what I could have done differently. You know, and when you have 2 goose eggs and points in two of the 25 or 6 races that we compete at, you know, it's tough to overcome.
Yeah, the whole sport would like to see a 48 win. They gave it a great shot tonight.
Matt DiBenedetto finished outside the top 10, but that doesn't matter because Cliff Daniels reaching for the 48. You're in the playoffs, the 2020 NASCAR Cup Series playoffs.
We made it. I don't care how we did it. I wasn't obviously super thrilled with the finish. We couldn't get going there in the restart, but I don't care. All my goal was to come in here, make it. We had some really good competitors, obviously. Jimmy and Willie B. Congrats to him on his first win. But man, I wanted this so bad for this team, for Menards and Detroit, Motorcraft Quickly, and the Wood Brothers. Main driver for the Wood Brothers. It's so special. So we'll celebrate tomorrow. Have a good day. It's going to be time to get to work. I'm so glad we made the playoffs. This team deserves it. So that was I'm mentally tired after that one.
All right, let's talk about that. Coming into this race, you were playing it pretty cool. And tell me you weren't that nervous. You put it aside. Talk about being in the pack, points by points, seeing the 48, the 24 up front, around you. How did you navigate that? What was it like inside the car?
That was the most stressful situation inside a race car I've ever been in my life, hands down. I've never been in a situation like that. It's unreal that it came down to the 3 of us and racing right next to each other at Daytona, where it shuffles around like crazy. So that was, I was calm going into the week, and I really feel like I have to thank my career path for kind of grooming me for this type of situation, because it's been a tough fight. It makes me so appreciative of these situations. So I was calm. My wife wasn't. My wife Taylor, I know she is crying happy at home right now. I can't wait to talk to her. She was a mental nightmare this week, but no, I held it together and just had to deal with it the best I could in the car.
You can just see the elation on his face. Behind that mask, Matt DiBenedetto in the 2020 NASCAR Cup Series playoffs.
Well, there you have it. Matt DiBenedetto qualifies for the playoffs. The Wood Brothers, number 21, did what he needed to do tonight and was able to get the job done and put that car in the top 16 with a 12th place finish here this evening. The Quick Zero Sugar 400 here, Jimmy Johnson. Before that, his thoughts. First time winners in this race. A.J. Foyt did back in 1964. You see the list of drivers: Jimmy Spencer, John Andretti, Greg Biffle have all done it. It's a pretty frequent thing here in Daytona. David Organ won the July race. Eric Almirola did the same. Justin Haley last year. William Byron and even Eric Jones as well back in 2018, able to get their first NASCAR Cup Series win here at the World Center of Racing. For some reason, this track has been magical for first-time winners. And William Byron, the latest to capture the glory.
Thank you for watching my YouTube video.
Jimmy Johnson,
Thank you for watching my
Ryan Blaney, both had strong runs towards the front tonight.